Hi friends, I thought I might vlog a little bit today. I don't have anything in particular that I'm doing today. I'm in the car right now because I'm getting ready to take Travis to his friend's house. They're going to what they call Taco Tuesdays. It's something that the youth group does in the summer. They go out and I think they play frisbee golf, and then they go to Taco Bell for lunch, and sometimes they go to Sweet Frogs, which is like a frozen ice cream, frozen yogurt, I think, shop. So I'm going to take him there, and then I'm going to go to Walmart. Well, actually, before I go to Walmart, I'm going to go over to the library and look into some books that I've been interested in. I want to try to do some more reading this summer. And then I'm going to go to Walmart, and I'm going to get some more fish for my fish tank. So that's where we're headed right now. And if I think about it, I might film a little bit at Walmart in the fish department. I'm kind of like most new YouTubers. I feel funny filming in public, so I don't know if I will or not, but if there's not a bunch of people around, I might. So anyway, I will see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm in the library and I'm looking for specifically things for natural healing and use of essential oils. And then there was some novels I was going to get, and of course the first book in the series is not available, but I saw the movie on the first book, so I think I'm going to go ahead and get the other two books in the series anyways. But anyway, this is just a tiny glimpse of our library. I might video some more if I'm not disturbing anybody. So I'm going to go ahead and look through these books and see if I can find something that's interesting to me. Alright, I'm at Walmart looking in the fish department. They don't have a huge selection. I'm not really sure what I'm going to get. I like those neon ones, but you have to have a black light in your tank, which I don't have. This is the kind of fish. I have one lonely little one of these guys left. Tetra. And there's some goldfish down there. Well, I'll try to make my decision, and then I'll show you what I got when I get home. Well, I ended up not getting any fish in Walmart because I went to two different employees to find somebody that would be able to get the fish for me. And one of them sent me to electronics. I went to electronics. That girl, so let me page somebody for you. So she went in to supposedly called to have somebody page for assistance, and I stood around for 10 minutes in the fish department waiting. Never heard the page. And so I really got ticked off, and I left. And I'm like, okay, if they're not going to give me... Hold on, that's my seatbelt, stupid seatbelt alarm going off. If they don't care to sell their fish in a timely manner, then I won't buy fish from them. So that really irritated me. There's one other store here in this little dinky town of ours that might sell fish. I think I'm going to zip over there and see if they have them. If they don't, then I won't be getting fish today. We'll have to go to a different town sometime and get fish. But yeah, that's really frustrating. And I've had problems with this Walmart in the fish department before. One time I bought fish, took my time, picked out the fish I wanted, and had somebody come get them out for me. And when I got home, by the time I got home, which is about 15-minute drive home, all of the fish were dead. And it's because they put the fish from a heated tank into ice cold tap water out of the sink. They didn't know what the heck they were doing. They shocked the fish and they all died. So I had to make a special trip back, bring my dead fish back, and get new ones. So I was a little leery about getting fish here anyway, and I haven't gotten fish since that time because they're just incompetent. They don't know what they're doing. I wish we had a different option than Walmart, and I would shop somewhere else. But in this town, unless I want to drive 45 minutes to an hour, I have a Walmart, and that's it. I don't have a Meijer, I don't have a Target, I don't have any other option except Walmart in this town. So anyway, I'm going to zip over to that other pet store real quick, see if they have fish, and then I'm going to go home. So I will see you in a bit, and then I'll show, when I get home after I eat some lunch, I'll show you the books I got at the library. Well, that was a bust. Used to be a pet store, and I had been in there one other time when it was still a pet store, and I thought they had fish. Well, now it's turned into a pet boutique and groomer place, and all they have is dog grooming stuff and, you know, stuff for dogs, which is fine, but I needed stuff for fish. So anyway, I'm driving home now, and we won't be getting any fish today. My poor one little lonely little fish is still going to be one lonely little fish. There's nowhere else in this town, this little town, that has fish or pet supplies that I know of. So, not this week, but maybe in a couple of weeks, I'll have to make a special trip to a town that's about a 45-minute drive from my house, and get some fish. I don't know. Because that little town, the one pet store they have, I don't like to patronize them because they sell dogs and cats. And most pet stores that sell dogs and cats get them from puppy mills. And I don't want to contribute to that. I don't want my money going towards them purchasing more dogs from puppy mills. You know, I feel like if people want to get a dog, they can get one at the Humane Society or some other pet rescue place, and they can get purebred dogs at these places. I mean, we have 3 dachshunds, and we only purchased the first one, our first dachshund, and we did not purchase her from a pet store. We got her directly from a breeder. Oh, this road, it's very bumpy, sorry. We got her directly from a breeder. So, and we paid, I don't even want to admit how much money we paid for our first dog, but we paid a lot for her. We paid $400 for our dog, which I know is crazy. It's crazy, but we were younger and had more money. And actually we saved our money and got her, and she was my Christmas present. So, and at the time when we got our first dog, Lucy, I was really wanting another baby. My daughter was 3, and I was really wanting another baby, and so my husband got me a puppy instead. And so in the long run, even though $400 is a lot for a dog, it turns out it's a lot cheaper than raising another child or having a baby. So there you go. But anyway, so we purchased her. Our second dog that we got was free. Was a friend of a friend. Had 2 dachshunds, a male and a female, and they wanted the female to have 1 litter of puppies before they got her spayed, because they were under the impression it was healthier for the female to have 1 litter of puppies. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, so she had a bunch of puppies, and they were just giving them away free, and they were full-bred dachshunds. So that's where we got our second one. And then our third dachshund was a rescue dog. I think I've told the story of Pepper, and she was a year old when we got her. So if you really want a dog, you can get one and not have to buy one from a pet store. And that's just my 2 cents on that issue. So anyway, that's what we're doing. I'm going to go home now, and it's already 1:30 in the afternoon. My morning has just gone by so quick. It's amazing. It's amazing how fast time flies. I haven't done any of my housework yet at home. So I need to go home, eat some lunch, and get busy cleaning. And I'll just turn on the camera when I get time to do it and show you what I'm doing throughout the day. And I know these day in the life vlogs, they really, I mean, even though you just take snippets here and snippets there, it ends up winding up being 20 minutes to half an hour video on YouTube. So I don't want to have to edit too much out of my videos. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here so I can drive home safely, and we will talk to you in a little while. I wanted to show you another one of our garage sale finds over the weekend. I had already edited the other video with my garage sale stuff on it, so I didn't want to redo that whole thing to add this. So we got this shelving unit right here for $7, and it's in my dining room. Let me back up. Let's see if you guys can see. Kind of give perspective here. Here's my table, and that's the corner of our dining room. I needed something to put stuff on because my counters are always so cluttered. And so we were coming home from church Sunday, and someone right along the road there was having a garage sale, and I saw this in the yard, and I'm like, oh, let's stop. And I think what it used to be was a display unit for a store, because up at the top I added that sticker that says, "Bless this home with love and laughter." It's one of those just stick-on, peel and stick wall decal things. But under it had a, from a store, a name brand called Russ, R-U-S-S, which is a brand of stuffed animal. And so I think this was a stand that they had in a store, and they would display stuffed animals on it. But it was in pretty good condition. My husband had to fix a couple of spots, and the feet were loose, so it was real wobbly, so he fixed that. And I washed it up, and then I put that decal at the top. And all of this stuff I already had. I just needed to find a home for it. At that same garage sale, I got this platter here. It's made from the monkey pod tree, and this was from the Philippines. And I haven't decided yet what if I'm actually gonna use it, or if I'm just gonna use it for display. And then I got this tray there, and it's also from the monkey pod tree, and this was from Hawaii. And then there was two more pieces that I couldn't fit on this shelf unit, so I just temporarily have them in my living room in here, sitting on the heater. It's probably not where they're going to live forever, but two of these are identical ones that look like leaves. And these were also from Hawaii. And I got those 4 pieces for $4. So they were $1 a piece. And then I got the shelving unit for $7. So we spent a whopping $11 at that garage sale. I used to not enjoy garage sales. My husband has always enjoyed them. I don't know, I told him, I said, I always feel funny. I always feel like, I feel bad if I get out and look around and I don't buy anything. And that's just me. I feel obligated to buy something, even if it's only like 10-cent something. But he's kind of like, that's crazy. That's, people know they're not always going to have a sale at their garage sales. So anyway, he's kind of getting me kind of hooked on garage sailing. I've found some really neat things the last few garage sales that we've stopped at. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, my new shelving unit in my dining room. It's called Essential Oils for Health. Now, you know me and my essential oils and how much I love them, but I am by no means an expert, and I am always wanting to learn more. So I picked this book up, and I like to get books from the library and if I really love this and realize, oh, I'm going to keep going back to this over and over again, I'll look and see if I can find it on Amazon or half.com and purchase it. But I like to look at them at the library for free first, instead of investing the money in a book that I'll end up collecting dust on a shelf, or I end up, you know, donating to Goodwill. So I'm going to look through this one, and if I only find a few things in here that I find helpful, I'll probably just like photocopy those pages and keep them in my binder. But if I decide I really like this book, then I will end up purchasing it. I'll put it on my wish list, and I'll end up purchasing it. And that's the same for all of these books. That's one of the ways I use my library to save money, is by deciding if I want to invest the money in purchasing the book. So that's the first one I got. Michele, I was thinking of you when I checked this book out, from MICH&NATE. I will link her YouTube channel in the description box below. If you don't know who Michele is, you need to check her out. She's an awesome lady. But she loves The Pioneer Woman, and you probably own this cookbook, Michele, but I have never looked at any of Reed Drummond's, that's her name, I believe, yes, Reed Drummond's cookbooks before, and I've never seen her show because we don't have it available in my area. If I paid for cable, then I could watch it, but we won't or spend our money that ways. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy looking through this book. And then this one, it's called Muscle Fitness Hers: Lose Weight, Gain Strength, and Get in the Best Shape of Your Life. Right now, as if you probably remember from my other video, I talked about my Vitacost unboxing, that I'm dealing with injuries right now. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to use this book, but it's got lots of pictures and lots of ways to do strength training. And I have no plans to ever look as good as this lady does. If I was 20 years younger, then maybe, but I know I'm being realistic here. I'll never look like that. But if I can find tips on different strength training and how to strength train without causing injury, that's what I purchased. No, I didn't purchase, borrowed this book for. Then I got this one. It's called Supermarket Super Remedies. 1,649 shopping cart solutions to ease everything from a backache and arthritic knees to a grumpy gut, high cholesterol, and much more. I am a firm believer that just about anything that you suffer from can be not cured, but at least the symptoms alleviated by what you can eat and consume and the different things that are in your cupboard. And I just want to learn more about it. I want to be able to heal my family and make myself feel better by using natural things. And this is a book that's got nice big print and nice pictures, and it looks like it's an easy read. I don't want to get into like the scientific aspect of why herbs and foods are good for you. I just want them to tell me what the foods do to benefit you and how to use them. So this one looked like a really interesting book, and this might be another one that I end up purchasing at some point. And then I've mentioned this before too, that I love Leslie Sansone. I love her walk at home videos. I love her as a person. I don't know her personally, but her personality comes through on her videos. And what would be one of my vlogs without a dog barking in the background? Hold on just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. My daughter and her cousin came in, and it doesn't take much for my dogs to set my dogs off. Anyway, what I was saying was I love Leslie Sansone, and I didn't realize this, but she has written some books. So I'm going to be probably devouring these. I got 2 of them from her. This one's Eat Smart, Walk Strong, The Secrets to Effortless Weight Loss. And then this one is Walk Away the Pounds, the breakthrough 6-week program that helps you burn fat, tone muscle, and feel great without dieting. So I'm really looking forward to digging into these 2 books. And then the 2 novels, those are all of like the educational books I got. The last 2 books I got are novels, and they are based off of, well, I watched a movie a few months or so ago that was, I enjoyed. Our family really enjoyed it a lot. And so I was looking into this movie because I hadn't seen any commercials for it or anything like that. And I found out that it was actually based on a book. And so I'm like, oh, I want to read the book because the books are always better than the movies, always. Well, of course, at the library, the first book in the series was already checked out. But that's the one that the movie was based on, the first book. So I don't feel like I can, I mean, I feel like I can read the second and third book and still know what's going on because I saw the movie. But the movie was called The Fifth Wave, and it's a science fiction movie about alien invading the planet. And so it's called the Fifth Wave series, and this is the second book. It's called The Infinite Sea, and it's by Rick Yancey. Infinite Sea. And then the third book in the series is called The Last Star. But if you have a chance to see the movie The Fifth Wave, I would recommend it if you like science fiction. It's a really good movie. So anyway, those are the books that I got at the library today, and I'm going to really enjoy reading these books. Alright, I'm getting supper going here, and I'm making fried rice and pot stickers for supper tonight. And these are pot stickers. Got these at Costco last time we went, and I've never made them before, but they're chicken and vegetable dumplings, and you have to boil them first. So I got some boiling water going here. I got some rice going in the rice cooker. This is the rice I'm making. I got this at Costco as well. And for the fried rice, I'm just going to use ground turkey because that's the meat I have in the freezer. So I'm going to fry up this meat and get my rice, my fried rice put together, and get my pot stickers made. And when I get it all done and ready to eat, I'll show you what my plate looks like. And I might, okay, there's my dinner. Fried rice and pot stickers. Okay, it's time to put my animals up for the night. I'll show you how I do that. Hopefully I can do it with them in where it's safe for the night. Come on, ducky ducky duckies. Come on. Come on, duck 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 ducks. Come on, duck 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 ducks. Let me close the door. And when I do a head count, 4 khakis, 5 pecans, and a chicken. Come here, Meryl. Come here, Meryl. Get some. Hurry, get some. Get it. Get it. Alright, now I gotta give the other chickens their snack. Here, girls. Hey, girly girlies. Back up, girlies. Back up, girlies. Hey, chicky chicky chicks. Hey, chicky chicky chicks. There you go. There's some apples in here too that started to get too soft and mushy. So, there you go, ladies. Aren't they pretty? They sure are nice chickens, but they're sure awful mean to each other. Actually, after I took Meryl out, they've not been mean to each other anymore. Well, it was just that other chicken was changing the dynamic. Now we gotta go over and give the last little bit of these snacks to Virginia. Hi, Dogger. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Cute Pepper. She's doing so good. She loves her little condo. Don't you, Virginia? You love your little condo. We put an extra tarp up here because she was not getting any shade in the morning. And it was too bright for her, too hot. All right, girly. Here you go. Here's some fun. Here's some yummies. Here's some yummies for you. Such a good girl. You are such a good girl. Yes. You're such a good girl. Yes, I love you. You're a good girl. There you go. Eat your snack. We'll see you in the morning. Alright, now I gotta go put the baby ducklings in their pen for the night. Duckies, are you ready to go night-night? Ready to go night-night, duckies? First thing I do is I empty their water because they walk right through here and they'll trip in the water and stumble, and look at all the mud in there. Goodness. I'll get them fresh water in the morning, and I'll get them a new water in their pool as well. And it looks like they're out of food, so I'll have to get them food in the morning. And then this is the ramp, and I have to block it off right here. Use these pieces of wood. And then what they do is they congregate in that corner, and some of them will jump up on the ramp and go in on their own. And little Miki, the little peanut, the little runty one, she always has to be lifted up. So what I do is I just walk over, talk to them. Time for night-night. Time to go night-night. Time to go night-night. Go on. Oh. Go on. Can you do it, Miki? Nope, Miki can't do it. I know. Hold on. Let me help you. Let me help you. Come here, girl. Oh, there, I did it with one hand. And they're in for the night. Night-night, babies. And then I put this board on here. And put this lever across to keep anything out that could possibly cause a problem. And then what I do is I dump this out at night. That way they don't have all this mud to have to walk around in the mornings. Oh man, this is full of, look at that sand. Crazy. But I'll spray that out and fill it with fresh water. And look at that run. Look at the water run. See, if I did that in the morning, then they'd have all that mud to have to tromp through during the day. Which, being they're ducks, they probably wouldn't mind it, but I don't know. I think it just keeps their pen cleaner. Because by morning, this will be all dried up. So I'm going to close the vlog here as I'm walking back to my house. And it's about 8 o'clock tonight, at night, and I'm going to go in, and we love to watch America's Got Talent on Tuesday nights. So that's what we're going to do. And all my chores are done, and my babies, all my fur babies and feathered babies are safe for the night. And so I'm just going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll try to edit this down so it's not too terribly long. My vlogs tend to be very long. I don't know if I'm just too chatty or what. I don't know. But anyway, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and just join us for all the fun that we have around this little 2-acre farm of ours. And thanks a lot for watching, friends, and we'll see you later.